Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video where Super Shredder is in the spotlight today. It is a turtle card, is a legendary mutant ninja human for 2 mana. It's a 1/1 with menace, and whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, we put a +1/+1 counter on Super Shredder. That not only applies to our permanents, but also the enemy's permanents, and we have a good chunk of creature cards and some spells that help us doing that. Most notably, we have Morningtide's Light. This is kind of where I was coming from to begin with. I was looking at the card and I tried to do something with it. Morningtide's Light, 4 mana sorcery. Exile any number of target creatures. At the beginning of the next end step, we return those cards on the battlefield tapped, under their owner's control, and then until our next turn, we prevent all the damage that would be dealt to us, and then we exile this card. So, the idea being that we have Super Shredder on the battlefield, the enemies have a bunch of creatures, we drop Morningtide's Light, exile all of them, which triggers Super Shredder a bunch of times. There are no blockers anymore, and we can just run through, and if there's any repercussions, we are impervious to damage for a round. Really nice card, I really do like it. It's kind of situational. What if the enemies are not having any creatures? Then yeah, it's kind of a bit of a screwed situation, but there's other ways to get rid of units. For example, Ruthless Lawbringer here. I like this card a lot. It's a 3 mana, 3/2 vampire assassin, and when it enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When we do, we destroy a target non-land permanent. So we can get rid of enemies' threats with that card quite a lot. The permanent or the creatures that we sacrifice are usually the Infestation Sage. That also has a nice die trigger. When it dies, it creates a 1/1 black and green insect creature token. So with the Ruthless Lawbringer, we double dip on the Shredder triggers because one of our guys dies, one of their things die, and that means 2/1/1 counter on the Shredder. There's also Resolute Reinforcements. It's a flash card that is a 1/1 soldier that also comes with a battle buddy here. It creates another soldier token, so we are kind of in a 2-for-1. I really like that one as well. We got some removal here in Shoot the Sheriff. Destroy target non-outlaw creature. I want that to be able to have some board control on instant speed. And then there's also Bitterbloom Bearer. That is also a flash 1/1 fairy flying. And at the beginning of our upkeep, we lose a life. We create a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying. That's a lot of tokens that we generate, and this card on itself can actually quite escalate, generating more and more flying threats on the battlefield. I have Zahur, Glory's Past, that I actually didn't really like in the deck. I would probably take it out, but it's in the games that you see here. It's a 2 mana, 3/2 that says start your engines, sacrifice another creature, surveil 1, activate only once each turn. I wanted that to be able to drop tokens. Have a sacrifice outlet for Shredder to grow, and at maximum speed, whenever a non-token creature you control dies, we create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. Never happened once in the games I played. I would probably take it out. Same as Baron Bertram Greywater. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, you create a 1/1 black vampire rogue token with lifelink. This ability triggers only once, and when we sacrifice another creature or artifact, we draw a card for 2 mana. It is a good card, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's way too slow. So what I would do here is I would probably cut these and then do something else here. I would go for Ninja Teen. Ninja Teen is a class that when it says whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses a life, which is all good because we are quite an aggressive deck and we want to close the enemy's life total quite quickly. And also, if we level it up, our creatures get +1/+0 and have menace, which basically doubles the power of all of our tiny units and make them even harder to block. And at level 3, creature cards in our graveyard have Sneak 3, and we may cast creature spells from your graveyard using Sneak abilities. So whenever anything is unblocked, we can return that creature to our hand and then get something out of the graveyard, which is really, really nice. Also, when we sneak, we cast them, right? And that means... Ooh... That means something else will happen, which I will talk about in a second here. Hold on. Give me a second. I just realized something that I wasn't aware of. Get down here, Shredder. Okay, never mind. Another thing, and I think a big hero of the deck is actually Emptiness. Emptiness is the good old elemental incarnation from Lorwyn, 6 mana, 3/5, and when we spend double white to cast it, we can return a creature card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, usually the Shredder, or if we pay double black, we distribute 3 -1/-1 counter on one creature. If we sneak it in from the graveyard, we can pay double white and double black, which means we can trigger that. So usually it's here again to bring back some of our threats, and most of them are actual, now actually all of them are 3 mana creatures or lower, and it can get rid of threats on the board quite nicely. And then there's one more kind of recursion here. We have Smile at Death. At the beginning of your upkeep, return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and we put a +1/+1 counter on each of these creatures, which is really nice because a bunch of our creatures, almost all of them, except for the Ruthless Lawbringer, are power 1 or less. And I want to give a big shout out here to all Dalkovian Pack Beasts, which are my Voice of Victory for the Poor Man card. It is a 0/4 Ox that when it attacks, it mobilizes, and that thing generates 3 warrior creature tokens, and these creature tokens have to be sacrificed at the end of my turn, which means that it's another 3 sacrifice triggers that are good for Mr. Shredder here. We can also use those tokens post-combat to sacrifice them to other effects. It's really cool, and that's the deck. One more thing, by the way. Fabled Passage is a land that comes in. We can sacrifice to look for a basic land. It's another sacrifice trigger for Mr. Shredder. So that is it now. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Ninja Teen. I want to show that to you. I think that's a very good idea. Where's Ninja Teen? Come on. I'm gonna give you one game at the end with this kind of build, alright? So, I hope you enjoy the video, guys. If you do, hit the like button, comment, it really helps me out as a new channel here. It tells YouTube that this content is worthwhile for other people as well and shows it to more eyeballs. So, if you could do that, thumbs up to you guys. And now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alright guys, first game. We are here having 2 Shredder, 2 Lawbringer, and a Hardened Tactician, but no real token yet. Let's see what we can do. I mean, a double Shredder is good. They probably get rid of one and we're gonna just deploy another one and then we can go from there. I'm not entirely sure about the Hardened Tacticians though. It's kind of nice for a longer game plan, getting some card draw and getting going. But, I don't know. Other than that, they are not really doing a lot. And they are very specific with tokens. You cannot just sacrifice any creature. Sure, you can sacrifice food or treasure with them, but yeah, that's basically it. Okay, you're reading the card. What do we have here? Badger Mole Cub. Tifa. So we got a landfall deck. We gotta get rid of Tifa quickly. This can be very explosive. Do I do it directly? I'm not entirely sure. Nah. Let's see if we can grow the Shredder a little bit. I think I'm kind of fine getting rid of the Hardened Tactician. Oh, there's the Bill. I think Bill is even more dangerous than Tifa. They're playing a one-lander? No way. No, that's what I thought, yeah. The long pause there got me questioning there for a second. Alright. So Tifa is gonna grow very, very big now. Because they will sacrifice the Evolving Wilds. Tifa's gonna get another counter, making her 10 damage coming in. Holy moly. Problem is I can't block her. I need that creature. Yeah. I know. Oh, thanks by the way for the trigger there on the Shredder. The big problem is that we have 2 threats on the board that we need to get rid of, and quickly. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I think I'm gonna attack first, right? Let me think about that. It makes little difference how we do it. Do we get rid of Bill or do we get rid of Tifa? Tifa has 4 toughness right now. The Lawbringer doesn't threaten her, which is bad. She always has trample, also bad. She can be a 12 if they get the double land. I think I have to get rid of Tifa. And we keep Bill there for a second. So why did I say that was irrelevant how we do it? Because we had 2 damage in attack here. But that 2 damage will also be added to Mr. Shredder if we do it like that. So let's go. I think we have to end this quickly. Alright, 15. I also got some counters. Another Tifa. Show me your lands. I think as long as we can get rid of her, we should be fine. Because I believe Bill will add all the tokens to Tifa. It makes the most sense. It's the aggressive outlet. They want to end it quickly as we want to. But the good news is we have another Lawbringer. Would you block the Lawbringer with anybody here? Yeah, with Tifa probably. So we have to do this first. Tifa can be toughness 4 with the land drop. So we go this way. Sacrifice the other one. Get rid of Tifa. More permanents. Rawr, Shredder's growing. So he's a 5 now. Now he's a 6. Alright. Let's go. Problem is we are slowly but surely running out of resources and we might get overwhelmed by the power of this deck. Down to 9. And the turn. There's the thing, we can play the other Super Shredder, and then keep our buffed Super Shredder. This one will be sacrificed as a result, which makes our first Super Shredder even bigger. So it would be another sacrifice trigger that we got there. Alright, whenever land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's basically what Grizzly Bill does. That might be. They're creating mutagens. And if one or more counters are put on a creature, that many +1 will be put. Alright. So you technically have 2 more triggers, which would be 4. So you would deal 8 damage right here. You know, that's perfectly fine if we block that, because Shredder likes it. Go for it, please! Man, what are you doing? We got a Menace creature. Yeah, I mean, sure. Absolutely. You got it. Shredder is becoming an 8. We have the other Shredder that will be sacrificed. Just like that. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Let's go. Choose a legendary permanent that you wish to keep. Very important, we keep this one. 9/9 Menace, let's go. We won. Alrighty, first game done. Let's go over to the next one and see how this will go down. So it was a very steady game, the first one. Let's see what this one is gonna do here. This deck can be way more explosive than that. It is suboptimal, but we got some control with Shoot the Sheriff. And we do have the Morningtide's Light that I really want to show you, so let's keep this. See what's coming. Start with the Godless Shrine, sure. Okay. Is it another landfall deck? Do we need to shoot this? Probably not, right? The question is if we hold the mana and wait for the Badger Mole Cup to come down and then destroy it immediately. Maybe we do have a bit of time. Okay. Let's get the Shredder online so that if we destroy something, then we will get some benefit out of it. The +1/+1 counter matter a lot. Red. Oh, you're a, what's it called? Rough and Mikey? No, Rough and... The one that just drops on the battlefield and brings friends. When the creature enters creative food, yeah, please sack your food. It's really helpful for the Shredder, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna block that. So, until end of turn, target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature. Sacrifice this creature, you gain 3 life. We should probably get rid of the cookie. Sure. Get that going, and we will go white. Enter tapped. I'll do it directly so we can deal a bit more damage. Alright. I don't want their things to be big. Non-creature artifact, you... Yeah. Probably also have some mutagen, I guess? What is this deck? Pollinator? Tezzeret?
My purpose is clear.
Uh-huh.
Rule. Work harder.
Alright, what is this deck? When this creature enters, create a lander token. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to target opponent. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, let's get Tezzeret out of the equation. Yeah, absolutely. How do we do it? We go Fatal Passage, we sack it. Shredder likes that. Okay, let's get another Swamp. And then we can shoot some Sheriffs here. I think I'll go with both of these. There you go. And also get rid of your Pollinator. So Mr. Shreds is a 5/5 and Tezzeret is gone. I guess that's how we do it. And it's another +1/+1 counter on the Shredder. Perfect. I wonder if they have any way to get rid of him. Okay, more lander. The Lantern! Oh no. I want to keep my graveyard. Don't! Aww. That's why. So, sacrifice this artifact, exile each opponent's graveyard. Well then, I'm gonna show you something else here. We can just evoke Emptiness with double black, giving a creature 3 -1/-1 counters. Yeah, you do it. Go ahead. I didn't use white. I used black. Come on. Sack the Lantern. Smart player. So, we get rid of this guy with the 3 -1/-1 counters, and Emptiness will be sacrificed as well, which is 2 triggers for the Shredder again. It's pretty good. So we have an 8/8. There you go. And the funny thing is, they cannot really sacrifice the lander tokens without getting stronger. And that's what they know. Alright. So, victory is ours. Shredder is strong. I like him. Let's keep going. Still no big token synergy. But maybe this time. Alright. Fritto Misto. Initiate. Alright, this time no shreds. We do have good mana though. And as I said, we got some token generation. And we have Smile at Death, which I am so happy to have here. Bringing back my creatures with strength 2 or less, power 2 or less from the graveyard. So good. With the Bara, with the Resolute Reinforcements. Alright. Let's start. Chill. What do you have? You probably have a Requiting Hex, I guess. We have 2 Baras though, so... yeah. I mean, we have Flash on all of our creatures, so we can wait. Let him do a thing. That is a problem. Whenever the artifact enters Scry 2, and whenever another artifact they control with mana value 3 or greater enters, create a construct token, and they get +1/+1 for each artifact they have. So we need some artifact removal, or we gotta be fast. This is fast. Yes, they also have this, I cannot remember the name of the artifact that takes everything that is mana cost 2 or less from the battlefield and exiles it until this artifact is gone, which is a huge problem. Well, we can keep going though. Question is, do we slow roll or do we just go all in? Do they have it? Grim Bauble. Okay. Creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2. Nasty. My Bara. Yeah, resolve that. It's fine. Enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens. Each turn you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of this enchantment. We need that destruction quickly. Ugh. Alright. Second Bara. Uh-oh. We are not getting there. Uh-oh. I mean, we have some answers still. There's some stuff that we can do. Morning Tide's Light actually gets rid of all of these golems. Once. United Battlefront. Now they have it. Okay. Yeah. Alright, you look for... Interesting. I mean, you're gonna get your golems, which is good for you. Yeah. They're still scrying. They're scrying so much, man. Okay, this adds mana for artifacts, and for 2 and tap, exile one or more other artifacts you control with total mana value X. Return target artifact card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, interesting. So they have some recursion there. More tokens! Rawr. Okay. So here's the thing. Do we just shoot the sheriff and get rid of one golem? And just keep attacking? Or do we go Morning Tide's Light already? We could also smile at death. Easily. Interesting choices here. I think I want to smile at death so I can get my Bitter Bloom Bearers back all the time. They will certainly not kill me, right? Not yet. Alright, let's see what they got. Maybe that was a bad idea. Okay. It delays a turn. So if they get rid of my blockers, they might have it. Grim Bauble takes away one of them. That's okay. Cool. Gonna get him back in the upkeep. We will not get the fairy, because we have 2 beginning triggers, and as soon as this resolves, the beginning trigger is already done. I need to sacrifice a creature, you say? That's okay. I'll sacrifice... Let me think about this. Can I sacrifice a fairy? I think I should. Gotta keep those blocks open. Okay. Okay. Okay, you got all of these. That's good for you. Uh-huh. Pretty good. I'm gonna block you. You don't have trample. So, for 1 turn, we can get rid of all of them. I need both bearers, and I need them now. So that is emptiness. Emptiness is irrelevant. I mean, we can get some more reinforcements. Play Morning Tide's Light for sure. Away with you guys. And submit. Yeah, they would come back at the end of my turn, but actually not. 2 more damage. Alright. Do we play Emptiness? I don't think that playing Emptiness makes any difference. We go Fabled Passage, get another Plains. And then I'm gonna evoke it to get my reinforcements back. Okay. So, our damage intake for this turn is 0. Okay. More of those. That's cool. But I got Flying Superiority. That is so many. That is so many. Can you repurpose? Can you do a thing here? Let's see. Do they have it? You could haste? Why? Why do you have haste? Why? Why do you have haste? Hold on! Where does it come from? Creatures you control... Second line, second line. Ah, okay, so that might be a bit too much. Okay, no blocks. You win. Oh wait, no, you don't. Ha! Oh god. Oh god, I forgot my own thing. Alright, I'll take the win. God. How embarrassing for both of us. Oh my god. Let's keep going. That is a Shredder. That is some reinforcements. We have the Pack Beast and an Emptiness. I would love to play that hand. And I would love to play it. Probably with the Passage first. Yeah, we have to. We need that reliable 3 mana for the Pack Beasts. Starting turn. Alright, I crack it open for... Now that's the question. For white, so we can bring back something? Or for black, so we can destroy something? Go with the black. Cool. Shredder time! Let's go. Limits the core, search your library for a forest, put it in play tapped. Well, I would say we keep deploying here and see what we can do. We have Emptiness ready to take kind of like a threat away. Weathermaker. Whenever land you control enters, put a charge counter. You can tap it for mana of any color. Remove 2 charge counters and 2 colorless, and remove 3 that deals 3 damage to any target. That is something that we should get rid of, and quite quickly. But how? That's the question here. Yeah, they'll probably destroy Shredder. Oh, actually, they cannot destroy Shredder, because Shredder is gonna take 3 of these warriors. There you go. I think I'm gonna pass and have my Resolute and Reinforcements flash in. That seems like a good idea. Okay. So my creatures are safe from the Weathermaker. That's good. But this to me looks like we are fighting some kind of random encounter. When the enchantment enters, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. When a land you control enters, create a 4/4 red dragon creature with flying. Okay. Yep. There is a double land. Holy moly. Yeah, you got some creatures now. That is one of them. That is another one of them. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good for you. But here's the thing. I also got reinforcements, and I do have Morning Tide's Light. Which means I can take your dragons away. And I think I want to. Definitely. Get out of here. Okay. For a second I was contemplating if I should also take away my Resolute Reinforcements. And maybe I should have, because we have the extra damage from Shredder, so we weren't missing out on the attack here. It would have given us... It didn't matter. Alright. So, this is the promised game where I put Ninja Teen into the deck. Let's see. Jackie Boy the Brilliant. I hope that you're not too brilliant. We got 2 lands, the Sage first turn, Pack Beast might come online, Shoot the Sheriff is ready, locked and loaded. And you are a control player. Maybe. We need that mana, we need to find our land. It's important. Okay. It's a bit sticky here. What did you have? So you decided that that wouldn't be a threat to you, huh? Do I want to shoot any sheriffs here? I think we don't need to. So we can let the Godless Shrine enter tapped. We're fine so far. They're consulting. That was a very quick pick. They're probably a land, right? Okay, we have a droid that cannot be blocked if an artifact entered the battlefield under their control this turn. We didn't find the land. Sacrifice a creature, counter target spell that targets an artifact or creature you control. I mean... Target spell. Yeah, maybe we can get rid of it in different ways, though. If we finally find our third land. Stay aggressive. You won't counter these. No. You want to counter bigger threats. You probably also don't want to block that. Oh, you do! You got a flashy boy! Cockwork Wrestler. Target creature an opponent controls gets -2, -0. Cool. You're an artifact cantrip deck, huh? Like... a Tinkerer? Yeah, into the Floodmaw. My token is gone. We didn't find the land again. Holy moly. I don't like that. In the meantime, they are stocking up. And they're consulting their charts and everything. My turn. Did I just not play the reinforcements? I did not play the reinforcements. They probably have a counterspell. So... how? Let's see. Wanna counter that? Yep. Into the Floodmaw again? What is your idea here? Using your spells on completely irrelevant creatures. How do we go from here? I want to get the pack beasts out. Can we? I don't have 2. But I do have the Sage again. Alright. Huh. So 4 mana is where we are sitting. They have the start chart again. Unkicked. So much chip damage. I want to get rid of you. What's it gonna be? Should have seen that coming. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna smile at that. Sure. Let's attack. So we're gonna get 2 creatures back that have a power 2 or less every upkeep. And it's gonna be the pack dudes and one of these sages. Nice. Okay. So mana's open. Let's attack first. We drop the reinforcements and hold the sheriff open. I think so. Emptiness is not gonna resolve here. Not at all. Also, we don't really have anything to bring back. Okay, we end the turn. Got your 4th mana. My turn, you say. Interesting. Let's get the reinforcements out. Even if they counter it, it will be replayed. Or it will come back because of Smile of Death. Smile at Death, even. And I think I want to shoot you, because an unblockable creature is a thing that I don't like on the battlefield. What now? Nothing. Good. Okay. Bring back the Sage. Gotta love that recursion, it's so good. I would say we're just gonna attack with everybody. Almost everybody. Like, you, and you, and you, and you. Yeah, it's totally fine. We're gonna keep our tokens open, because if our creatures die, they will come back. With another trigger. It's double value, all the time. Okay. Got it. Oh, you got a big river regent. Yeah, you draw your cards. We're gonna see how that works. Non-land permanent, so they can bounce Smile of Death later. That's bad. I have the feeling we have to close fast here, so I think I'm gonna actually bring Emptiness now. We need a land. Hold on. Okay. There's emptiness. It is another creature on the board, and I just hope that they don't have any kind of big board wipes. Target up to one creature, like you. Bring back you. Get you killed. Take the other one. Yeah, okay. Let's go! And we can bring the Godless Shrine tapped. So, that's my board. Got any solutions to that? I hope not. Okay. I think we gotta be careful, because there's Aetherize, right? Which is the return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand situation. Let's attack and see what's happening here. Can play these easily. Is that lethal? 6, got 10, got... Yeah, we have lethal technically. Let's see. They might flash in another creature, but I think that's fine. There's Aetherize. As foretold. Sure, we resolve that. Still have those guys. Cool. And then I think we're gonna redeploy. Some Pack Beast. That's a good one. I think we're gonna go wide. Yeah. Okay. So down to 8. You want to mill me? Oh, I think I'm gonna say no to that, my friend. Okay, okay, okay. Aetherize is what? 4? They probably have it again. Okay. Let him have it. I'm gonna not attack with you, I guess. Let's see. Let's Aetherize once more. It's fine. But the good news is they have used up all of their mana now, which means I can just bring in Infestation Sage and the Lawbringer to kill it. Chip. Chip. Take out your monument, so you won't mill me to death. Okay, more Pack Beasts. And that's my turn. There's so much on the back foot, man. They have another droid. It's not gonna help them a lot. And that's game. Didn't get the Ninja Teen thing. Alright, we gotta do one more. One more, guys. One more. I wanna get Ninja Teen. Hell yeah. Alright, let's keep it. So, Fabled Passage into Multiverse, into Reinforcements, I will say. Sure. Huh. Let's not give away our colors early. Lanes. Survivor. At the beginning of a second main phase, if the creature is tapped, exile up to one target card from a graveyard. So I'm going to say 3 or more cards exiled, it gets +3/+3. There's graveyard hate, I hate it. Alright, well then. Activate ability, and we're gonna get a swamp. So what if we draw Emptiness? Do we want to destroy stuff? Yeah, I think so. Let's go swamp. That's the shrine. Beautiful. Pay 2 life and hold. Nothing bad will ever come out of that land. Another survivor is fine. Okay. Wanna attack? Enchanted creature you control, as long as this aura is entered this turn, enchanted creature has hexproof and +1/+1. I think I need to shoot that sheriff now. Yep. Cannot have that. Beginning of a second main phase if the creature is tapped. Okay. I think we will try to flash in some reinforcements, so the shrine comes in tapped. Wanna block the survivor. Let's see. Sheltered by ghosts. Why? Why so early? Okay. Alright. You wanna attack now? Alright. I'll block. No first strike, no nothing? No, it's fine. Okay. You got a lot of life out of that, not gonna lie, but still. Probably want to shock again so we are able to shoot a sheriff. And get the reinforcements down. Alright, end the turn. You know what I'm capable of. I have the same cards again. End turn. That's good. So here are the reinforcements. Nice. Hey guys, look at that. We have a ninja teen. So whenever a creature we control leave the battlefield, each opponent loses a life and we instantly level it up. So everybody has menace and +1/+1. Let's go. Still, apart from that, there's not a lot that we can do here. I mean, we can actually level it up again and bring our other reinforcements back. It's something. Gotta be sneaky. Seam rip. Okay. You lose a life. We lost our reinforcements. And another one? This guy is so aggressive with their enchantments. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't have anything right now. Level it up again. Now we just need to find an attack somehow. Huh! Alright. Creature land, where are you? Oh god. Oh god. We're kind of top decking here, both of us. Oh, that's emptiness. That is a very good card. Alright, let's drop it on the field. Okay, no -1/-1 counters, we don't need them right here. But we got our reinforcements. Everything has menace. And that's the end of my graveyard. Yeah, scavengers here. Cool. Ethereal armor. Also good. You got first strike and +1/+1 for each enchantment. 5/5. But hey, you're not an outlaw. I'm sorry. Pack mules. This enchantment is actually quite cool. I see a lot of potential here. Like a lot of it. There we go. Alright, I want to get one more Ninja Teens game coming. We got Shredder, we got Lawbringer, we got the Beast, the reinforcements. Only 2 mana though, but we can do a lot with this. If we find one more. The Fabled Passage is in the house. I think I have to drop it right away. Cannot wait for Shredder to take advantage of it. Because I need my 3rd mana and I need untapped mana 2nd turn. Cool but rude. No. Alright. So, whenever you attack, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. At level 2, whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent. But that is kind of okay. We can get rid of it with the Lawbringer. Let me... Interesting. Let me actually get Plains first. I'm thinking of emptiness right now. I think we want to have the option of double plainsing. Level 2, huh? Okay. I believe they will take some time before they level it up. So we drop Shredder first. Then the reinforcements into the Lawbringer, probably. Or actually, the Pack Beast into the Lawbringer, probably. Doing it directly, huh? doing it directly. I said I wanted double white, correct? Yeah, we also want to be able to play Smile at Death at some point. So again, it's the pack piece. And I would say we're just gonna attack. And whatever they try to kill, anything is fine. If anything survives. If either one survives. What now? You're thinking. Uh-huh. Draw this card. It's the Flail. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. Equip, pay 3, or discard a card. Whenever they discard. Yeah, we eat 2. That is actually good. That is really good. We got the Ninja Teens. Yes, I want to play it, but we have to do something else beforehand. That's getting rid of rude but cool, cool but rude. Let's go. Gonna play Lawbringer now, sacrificing one of our warriors and destroying that enchantment. Okay. Is it gonna be teen time? Because if the pack beasts survive, our warriors would deal double damage. Instead of 1, it's 2 damage. And they have menace, so they're really hard to block. It's a Flamewake Phoenix, yeah? Flying Haste. Creature attacks each combat if able. Ferocious. At the end of combat on your turn, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may pay 1 red. If you do, return the card from the graveyard to the battlefield. They discard a Bloodghast. Yeah, you're a kind of a nice teeny-weeny aggro deck. I see. Let's see who is more aggro, I guess. Is it another pack beast or is it the Ninja Teens now? How greedy do we want to be? I think it's more pack beast. Let's deploy some more creatures first in case some of ours that we have right now are getting destroyed. It's also a blocker against the Bloodghast that when a land hits their battlefield, it will be returned from the graveyard. They're down to 10 already. We actually got lethal. Oh no, wait, we need to level it up to get them +1/+0 and menace. Let's not forget about that. But at the same time, we have all of these sacrifice triggers, which is 6 life at the end. Yeah, hit me. I think we win. I think this is it, guys. Ninja Team, baby. So much synergy in the deck. Mobilize, mobilize. And rawr. Trigger, 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 trigger. I love it. It's so good, man. Cool. We have Shoot the Sheriff, we have the Bitterbloom Bearer, that is not really playable. Emptiness is also not really playable, but we have the Sage first turn. Okay, let's see. That is not the land I was hoping for. I need a Swamp. Or any kind of black mana. Untapped, ideally. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm gonna shoot that Sheriff. Yep. All the freaking time. Get out of here. Cub. Pun intended. The Badger Mole Cub. So what is that, an island that is also a creature? Okay. How do we go about this? You want to block that? I think you're here for some landfall action, right? So I guess we go into attack and sneak in the 1 damage. And if you block, I'm fine with that. And if you don't, I'm gonna bring the Lawbringer. Yep. I am the law. Not a spell. You are 3 steps ahead. I like the whole theme of this. Shooting the sheriff, then bringing the law, and then they're 3 steps ahead. You know. Right. Okay. Well, well, well. Yeah, I mean, we have emptiness. Let us evoke that. And here's a cool thing that we can do. We can actually sacrifice emptiness now for the Lawbringer to trigger its destruction effect. We can keep our Infestation Sage. Alright, let's go. We want to run them out of resources with 3 mana. Another badger mole. Alright. Who are you? You're a fish. No, a snake. A copy of the... Ooh, you're copying my Lordbringer. You want to destroy my Lordbringer? Go for it. Absolutely. Renew. Exile a card from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on target non-legendary creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature. Okay, you want to be in the graveyard, I see. I'm gonna play the same song again. Yeah, there you go. Hello, emptiness goes. Cup goes. Goodbye. And then we're gonna hold. Huh. I like that they draw land. I do like that we draw the pack beasts. Renew is for 3. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature. Okay. Sneaky bastard. I'm gonna hold my attacks. Why would I? Let them attack me, and we have Morningtide's Light ready, maybe, in the next turn with a land? No, no land. No land, you say. Attacking with the pack beast is probably not advised here. But I'm gonna deploy Shreddy. Maybe have Smite at Death as well, so getting our Lawbringer back into the bin is probably a good idea as well. Yep. Sure. Wait, no, Smite at Death. Wait a second. No, that's the power 2 thing. The Lawbringer is power 3. Gotta keep that in mind. This is the weird kind of thing in our deck. And there's a copy of a creature on the battlefield. That's kind of nasty. Okay, so we finally have Fabled Passage. Don't really want to exile that guy and let him come back to as something that is even bigger. Ugh. Well. We have some options here. So let's activate that and get a swap. There you go. Do we get rid of the Ouroboride? We have a big attack coming. They would have this guy enter as an Ouroboride then. That is not a good idea. So they have to make some tough choices if I give him the Super Shredder action. They probably don't want to get rid of their Boroid, so I'm gonna attack him anyways. Let's see. That's fine. Let's do it. That's what I thought. They don't want to lose their units. And that means we're gonna end the turn and bring the Bitterbloom Bearer next. We have a Sage that could be brought back by the Smile at Death. Not a lot more. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact, creature, or land. Okay, so what are you doing now? That. Okay, we can deal with tokens. That's not the biggest of deals. Okay, you got it. Yep. Resolve. That's big. But I don't really care. My turn? Oh, thank you. That, my friend, isn't much appreciated. Because now... I'm gonna do that. Get rid of you and you. It's 2. And then this. And this. It's 4. And then 1 more. And we win? Like that one? Submit? I know it's a fancy way to do it. I could have also taken away the Lawbringer. We got lethal here, but yeah, that works. So, no Teen, but anyways, pretty good. Man, I really want to get Ninja Teen on the battlefield. How do we get it? There's Shredderoni, we can shoot some sheriffs here, we got the Multiversal Passage. I think this is fine. I want to be able to emptiness as well, so I think I'm gonna hold up my Multiversal Passage. Maybe I have to drop another Swamp later. Oh, you may discard a card if you do. Oh, look at that! It is Trumpeting Dinosaur. Oh, it's Dinosaur Sneaky Stuff. Okay, well then. Does emptiness matter then? Not against big dinosaurs. We need the Ruthless Lawbringer, if anything. So make it a Plains, pay to life, get Shredder on the board. Okay. Where are you? You may discard a card if you do draw 2. Oh, you got all the dinos. It's not good enough. I mean, it's something. Okay, double black or double white. Three -1/-1 counters don't matter, so we go double white. Okay, let's bring the Shredder. We have like 2 turns or so until the enemy pops off. And I don't think we're gonna make it. Okay, another discard. Yeah. Got it. Another big dinosaur. God, I'm so afraid. My turn. Craft with 1 or more dinosaurs. Yeah, we probably want to destroy that. But how? Now I'm an idiot for not having 2 black mana, right? Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. Well. Shooting some sheriffs here, potentially. We are not getting where we want to be. Here's the funny thing. They're discarding and drawing all the time, but they're not finding their land drops. What? I mean, me neither. But they have so much more card advantage. Cavern of Souls for dinos. Yeah, makes sense. Another Fabled Passage, finally. Okay, we activate here. Get that swamp. There you go. And... We'll attack, that's for sure. But are we fast enough? I don't think so. What do you need? 4 mana? For the Zombify? Discover 5? Or other dinosaurs have haste? Tap land? What? Why is he drawing this out so much? Okay. What now? Bit of Triumph. Okay. You don't want that guy. Interesting. Well, I guess we can still do things. I have the feeling the guy underestimates our power. I mean, their dinos potentially have haste. And we don't have any removal right now to get rid of that. When is a zombie? There's a zombify. Alright, now they bring all of their dinosaurs. Still not. Excuse me? Interesting. I needed a land here, sadly. Which we didn't get. Okay, emptiness into the Bitterbloom Bearer might be a good idea. So I think we will... No. We need double black here. Shooting this sheriff. There we go. Oh wait, you had some... recurring thing? Well... I was dumb. Didn't read the card completely. Anyways, that's what we do here. With the bearer back. Go for it. Yeah, eat my ox. It's fine. Absolutely fantastic. Shredder's big. Okay, you gotta overwhelm me now, or I win, basically. Potentially. Because the Morning Tide's Light gets rid of all of your dinosaurs, no matter how big they are. And Shredder is gonna grow off of that. Okay, you discover. Zombify. Yeah, get another dino. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We still have it. That might matter. Nope. That's a lot of damage coming in. But, oh wait, these trample. All of them trample. That's 13 damage. But I don't see how they are going to do anything about my next move. Yeah, I'm down to 5. You think you can block? I'd say we win. Come on. That. All of it away. And we go in. Rah! I love it. Oh, so good.